Hey everybody, as you know, we recently had that stroke. I don't have the endurance. We're going to do some back arms and chest. We'll see what we get. So I've improved, but I'm still not there. The pushing and especially the lifting here like this, I'm not there. I've got to work through it. So we're making this to show you where I'm at and to give everybody inspiration. When you fall down, get right back up. Not, are you going to fall down? It's not how you fall down. Remember, life's going to hit you. It's how hard you can get hit and how you get back up. Got to get back up. So it's 7:21. And today is March 3rd. So we were off yesterday, March 2nd. And March 3rd, this was off. So we're going to write some of it down. We'll try to keep track. I'm going to start with the between chair push-ups. Again, as a warm-up. About 6:45-ish, I had my 3 eggs, my half and half with ginger ale, 6 ounces of each, my 5 desiccated liver tablets, took a hot shower, and my lovely camera girl, if you is marinating some ribs for later, so we waited for her to do her thing, and now we're gonna get some money here. That I've done these pull-ups here, and then some dips over there, and pull-ups over there, and we'll see what we get. It is start time 7:23. That gives me 43. Let me see. So 7:30, 7:15 minus 8 minutes. So I can go to 8:07 p.m. So 8:07 is when I gotta knock it off. If I can go that far, we'll see. I'll go as far as I can. Well, again, I got the shirt on here. My body's warm because I took the hot shower. That's all I get. It's a little cool here, which is good. I don't have to have the stupid ass fans on, but we don't want to get cold, and the muscles don't respond as well. Or at least for me. Works good for you? Good. That's what works for me. So we're going to start again with these as a warm-up. Do your stretching. Always tighten your abs while you do this. We'll begin. Now, if you're not strong enough, as I said, to go down all the way, you've got to go completely lower like this to work the size of the chest. Just go gradual and gradual, you'll get there. That's the whole idea of having the space between the chairs, so you can stretch the chest muscles like that. That's how you get this little curvature right here. So, I did that. Write this down. We got 10. See how many pull-ups we get or don't get. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Partials, but we did 10. The complete one, which I'm not strong enough to do, chest is going to hit the bar. I'm not there. but I'm way better than I was. I just don't have the endurance. That stroke really killed me on the endurance. So we're going to go ahead and do another set of between the chair push-ups here. And these are easy, but the way it works the muscle is important. I want to get another complete set of 10 in. We got 10, and this muscle right here, the underneath muscles really were affected by that stroke. And of course I had a nice big giant 2 cups of coffee. Don't use sugar as an energizer, use caffeine. Coffee's fine. Such a thing as too much caffeine. Just keep it with regular coffee. And that doesn't necessarily mean Folgers. I hate that stuff. Get a good coffee. This stretching again is really, really important. One, two, three, four, five. Okay, we got 5. And don't jerk it, don't force it. Make sure you can actually tighten the muscle up. And I'm still not starting to hit my chest on the bar on that one either. So, that's okay. That's 5. Now we're going to go with some dips. And see what we can or cannot do with this. I could just barely do them right after the stroke. And had to take a lot longer time to heal between exercises. I seem to be back about 1 day rest period now. Like I said, I don't have the endurance that I did, but we'll get it back. Feet forward if you have the strength. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Now, it's about 1/3 of the way down, I'd say. But I don't have the strength I had. Not that I was that strong. But we're getting it back. And we did do 10 partials. So I'll write that down as 10 with 1/3 in parentheses. I'll write that down as feet forward. When I started doing the dips, I didn't even have the strength to do that. It's actually much harder. Most people put their legs back like this. Unless you're leaning way forward, put your legs back, you're taking the weight off. You put your feet forward like this, you're putting the weight on. whole concept is to work your back arms and your chest. You don't work your chest right with your feet back. It's not as hard. It's way easier, actually. Give me a second. Let's see if I can do some more pull-ups. Or not. And once I hit 5 on this, then I'll have to bring the bar over. And superset on that. So again, this is here for a stretch. Keeps it out of the way. Gives me a nice stretch in the back. Okay. Now stretch those lats out and the shoulders.
See if those kids are outside. Hang on a second. Yeah, I'm gonna go close the other one. I don't think so. I'm gonna close this.
This doesn't have a latching latch. We gotta.
Oh no.
Should have maybe that, but I didn't. Oh well. Okay. Okay, 7. All right. We did 7. I'm gonna go ahead and, because I can't pull all my body up to the chest, I don't have full lateral movement or full chest movement. So I'm gonna go ahead and get a little extra money on this exercise here. I'm bringing this in and putting this on this side here. So I can pick myself up. Put everything out a little wider and flex. And flex the lats. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You gotta flex the lats without hyper extending your arms. You bring it back and flex them in the back. Boom, like that. You follow? And to get that full movement on a pull-up, you've got to be able to go all the way up and all the way down, hit the chest and the bar. You're not doing the full movement and you're cheating yourself with exercise. So once you're strong enough, which one day I will be again, I'm going to do that. So we kept that to 5, so I'd have a max 12 rep. So go ahead and get a few more dips in. When I discover I can't do dips anymore, I'll switch it to push-ups. See if I can do any. So it's the endurance that it really, the strength's not there and the endurance is just not there right now. It'll come back though. Takes time. Okay, we'll call that 7. we're still on dip mode. So just like I did over that, I'm gonna get some weaker, lighter dips to round out the set. And so you gotta take the weight off. So again, keep that rep limit to 12. We got 7 okay dips and 5 between the chair dips. Round that up. Okay. So we got 7 and /5. That's how I'm writing it, so I know. That's what the line means. 7 would be full, and 5 would be the between the chair dips. And let's have a little bitty wipe down. We'll see how many of these I can do or not. We got 5 of them. Man, I'm having another one of these remade. I gotta see what the hell they're doing. It's been on a couple of weeks.
Yeah. Shouldn't take that long to do that.
I'll bet they haven't done a thing.
I bet you.
Every time I try to have somebody remake it, it's like they just don't get what I want. It's like it's not that difficult. But they haven't done a fucking thing to it.
If they haven't, you have to pick it up. Otherwise,
Yeah.
everything's going to get lost.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay. So we'll call that good there. So I don't know if you can see it or not, but I was touching my chest to the bar, which is what you want to do for the full body movement, but I'm not there to do that. Just don't quite have it. We got 5, and we did 5 and 7. Whew. Yeah, man, I feel totally wiped out already. So 7:39, I haven't hardly done this at all. Just started. I'm like, I'm getting tired. The endurance thing, So we'll see if I can do any dips or not. Oh. Okay, we did 6. Gotta concentrate there to even be ready. 6 is better than none. So it gives me 6 of these to doing. Yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Man. I feel like I've been running for 2 hours. I just don't have the endurance. Yeah. So we got 6 and 6, something like that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I think I count off last time I did 7 and 5. That's 14, not 12. My mistake. That's an indication of how fast I'm getting tired here. If I even hit a half hour into this, I'll be really happy. My endurance is not there, but it'll come back. Take that much. You fall down with a stroke. It takes a little bit to get back on your feet. I'm just glad it wasn't worse. Thank God for exercising those legs. They'd be a real bad thing. So, all right. Let's see what we got. If we got anything. No, I can't even do one, so that's all right. So we'll just do the wide partial. Go with the full spread, lat spread, stretch. This is flexed. Flex, flex, flex. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Now, it doesn't look like much, but it's all about the squeeze. And that's what you gotta do. When you can't squeeze with this weight, you drop the weight down so you can squeeze and do the motion right. So how do you take the weight off when you're dealing with full body weight exercises? You have to have something or someone to pick your feet up to take the weight off. That's the only way to do it. Changes the angle a little bit, but if you work the angle properly, as you saw, you still get a good squeeze in. Whew. Okay. So write that down as width bar, and we did 12. Okay. Now we're going to go back to push-ups if I can. So we can do those. Okay. I am getting tired. Okay, we just did 5 of those. So we're going to call that good. So now what I'm going to do is see if I can pick up some of these dumbbells and squeeze the chest a little more. Even if it's a real light weight, all the weight does is add resistance. And you can do the move with no weight at all. That's fine. When I was doing shoulders the other day, we didn't video it. She was busy. And when I went to do laterals, I couldn't even do this with 2 pounds. I could barely do this on the left arm with 2 pounds. I got to recover from that stroke. So we got 5 of them. So let me see what I can or cannot do with dumbbells. We're going to try at 15, which might be okay, and it might be too heavy. I don't know until I try it. I'm pretty sure I can pick it up in position. So I can't spread all the way, which means it's too heavy. So we're gonna have to drop that weight way down. That left arm just ain't there. So I might have to drop it down to 5s. I might have to drop it down to body weight. I don't know. That's okay. See what that left arm can handle or not. So it's all about that left arm right now. That's where the struggle is. Let's see if these will balance or not. They might. There we go. So those are called dumbbell flies usually. People have different words for things. I'm going to call it dumbbell flies on an incline bench. So again, the weight is just resistance. It's not look at me, look how strong I am, I'm moving this huge weight. No, no, no. Drop the ego, drop the weight. You want your arms all the way out, at least like this, preferably lower if you can. This left arm can't handle it. So you want it even, and when you bring it up, you squeeze the chest and make sure it's dead center. Not a little here, not a little there, dead center. So you can do declines, inclines, straight on the back. So what I'm trying to do is I'm trying to arc more of the chest, give me more chest squeeze. So when I get strong enough to do the pull-ups properly, you really start popping the top of the chest. But we're not there yet. And I want to do it like that because I personally don't like it when this chest muscle's like that and this one's popping like that and you looks like you got divided chest. If you do it like how I'm attempting to train my chest, it'll be a one solid muscle, which I like the look of. That's what's unique to bodybuilding. What body do you want? We'll train it accordingly. You know, what rings do you want in your ears, or your eyebrows, or your tongue, or whatever? You do what you want. It's a body alteration, and you choose. Because I've got plenty of time left on the clock. That if I can barely do 5 push-ups between the chair, I'm done with everything else. I want to get a little extra chest in. And you know, it is what it is. I lost a lot of strength in that stroke. I got to get back. so we don't get in the yard here and get me a little money. All I'm gonna do is just go right in the toilet. So when you fall down, you gotta get right back on that horse and start doing whatever it is again. Or you and that horse are gonna have a little problem. It could be a literal horse, you know, an actual horse, or getting some money with some weights, riding a motorcycle, whatever it is you fell down on. Okay, I got 2 of those. I'm gonna get myself a little rest and see if I can get another set. I'm really tired. So again, if you're just going through the motions, whoopity-woo, you're not doing nothing, call it good. So a lot of guys are lifting all this heavy weight and they're flinging it around. They ain't doing nothing, they ain't squeezing nothing. You know? One of the boys had on Instagram this little skinny kid, and he was doing curls like this with 80 pounds. What was he doing? Nothing. Should have been doing curls more like 10 pounds. Don't use momentum. Leave that momentum out. I don't care what you see Arnold doing. You ain't Arnold, pal. Neither am I. When you get that big, you change things up. You know, those boys were working out 2 hours, 3 hours a session on steroids. That's why they were that big. Almost nobody gets that big without steroids. You can do things totally different when you're that big. You have to do it different. If you ain't there, you ain't there. Back it off. So, at my age today, I will never be that big. Not ever in a million years. But we can get in better shape than where we're at. Yes, we can. A lot better shape. It will take time. Yes, it will. Okay. Let me see if I can get one more set of this 10, and then we'll call it good. If I can even do it. We will try. Okay. Nope, that left arm's just not going to handle it. If it goes out, 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 don't do it. Pay attention to your body. Well, I got to push it gradually to let this thing heal. So we'll call that good. And it is 7:55. That's not bad. I lasted longer than I thought. Didn't do anywhere near as much as I was hoping, but gotta get the money, and every time you go out, get a little more, and it'll build up. So even though it's my own home gym, if you've been sweating on your equipment, wipe it off. Just way better. You don't know who's gonna use it next. So that's that. I'm gonna go get the standard food I get every time. Banana, 5 raw eggs, little royal jelly with honey, okay? See you guys on the next edition of Todd's Prison Workout.